Hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Dan Frost and I am a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who Flatline. So Doctor Who Flatline is an episode from Series 8, 2014, where the Doctor and Clara find themselves in this council estate. I can't exactly remember where there's strange goings on, where these graffiti paintings are moving, and the TARDIS shrinks from the outside and the Doctor becomes trapped in the TARDIS, so Clara has to step out and play the role of the Doctor. But then there's these evil alien-like entity forces eating their way through. Also, Clara gets a temporary companion called Rigsy, who helps out in this episode, and they have to stop these creatures from eating the TARDIS's outsides or whatever, from it getting small. So yeah, likes and dislikes. First of all, the likes. I like Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, and the guy they had in it as Rigsy, and Jenna Coleman. She was okay, but I felt like she really did steal the show on this one, because Capaldi, the Doctor was trapped in the TARDIS and could not get out. Even the TARDIS, when it's locked down, it became a cube at one point. Yes, and these alien things, I don't quite remember a lot of the names of species. I just remember I didn't really like that episode. So the dislikes, I just didn't like how flat this episode was. I think it was a bit of a boring episode, and I can remember it not being an enjoyable filler episode. I just thought it was a bit dull, poorly written. But still, they had good effects in it. I will give them a point for that. The effects were quite, pretty decent in this, especially with how the Doctor was trapped in the TARDIS with it being small outside, and he could only reach his hand out at one point to get off a train track, and the visuals used for these alien creatures that were taking people's appearances. I can't quite remember what these creatures were called, or if there were an explanation behind it, but yeah, like I say, I just find this episode a bit forgettable, if I'm being honest, and not my favourite one. But I thought, hey, I'll review this one, give you my thoughts and feedback, so if you ever feel curious to watch it, should I recommend it, and what have you. So basically, like a bottle of Flash, I do all the hard work, so you don't have to. But if you have your own different opinions on this, if you like this episode, then that's fair enough for me. Everyone's got their own opinion on it, but for me, I just didn't think much to this episode. We had Samuel Anderson in there appear as Danny, who was like living his normal life and was aware of Clara and the Doctor and what have you, but this for me just wasn't an enjoyable one. I got a bit fed up with it and don't remember having that much enjoyment from it. I mean, if you like it then and you've seen it, then fair enough, but for me this one just isn't for me, and yeah, it's a bit of a flat one, so hence the title Flatline. I like the character of Rigsy. He was a good character as well. I thought he was an alright guy in it, and hey, he even returned the following year in another episode called Face the Raven as Rigsy, so he was clearly a bit of a fan favourite amongst people because, he returned. But this one, just weren't for me. So the performances were pretty decent, so I'm giving the performances an 8. The writing, the writing just wasn't there for me. I'm giving the writing a 5. And the visuals were actually one of the best parts of this episode. I'll give the visuals a 9. And my personal score, do you know what, I think I'll give it a personal score of 6, because You know, it just... Yeah. So, Doctor Who Flatline. Do I recommend it? My personal opinion, not really, but if you want to see it, then, you know, feel free to do so, you know, but this one just weren't for me, so yeah, that's it for today's Who review. So, have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who review. So until next time, let me feel alive.